One thing that also came up was a lot of interest in donor management and fundraising software. So, David.
So how many of you use some sort of online donor management program? Software program. And of those, how many are specific to animal welfare? The program itself is specific to animal welfare. Okay. So a lot of you actually don't, which is interesting. And maybe that's because some of you are with public entities that aren't nonprofits or aren't doing fundraising. But there's a lot of programs out there, and a lot of them are good. I don't share Lars's severe distrust of ratings. But definitely talking to people are good. But there's a lot of programs that are out there that are for donor management. But the thing to pay attention to is they also try to do a lot of things, and that's good. So a lot of the donor management programs will also do emails and newsletter management, which does make sense because it's the same people. Donor management is ultimately not just accepting donations, right? You can do that with PayPal, right? People can just send you money. But it's managing the relationship with those people, and how do you track and know that this person gave on this date, and this person is a dog person, and this person gives at the $20 amount, and this person gave $1,000 amount. Wait a minute, some executive director better call that person and find out who this is. So most donor management systems try to do a number of different things, and that's good. And some of them do volunteer management. So I think the thing to do as you explore to find what management system works for you is to understand what is it that you actually need. And try to find one that's appropriately priced. Some are actually free, and that might work very well if you're a small organization. The key thing to pay attention to that I would say before you start with any donor management program is you've got to find out, can you get your data out? That's a very important question, meaning if you outgrow the program, or if you discover that there's a better program out there, how easy does this company make it for you to take all of the names and all of the email addresses and all of the donor history and export that to some sort of a spreadsheet or something and import into a new program? Because if the program doesn't allow you to do that, you absolutely should not use it because you'll be locked in. So that would be my advice for donor.
One sort of quick housekeeping note, we do have a list of, specific tools for, delving into things like donor management and client relationship management, things like that we can send to everybody. So don't worry about.
We'll post it on Maddie's Pet Forum.
Yeah, or post it on Maddie's Pet Forum, for example. So that'll be available to everybody here and to your friends when you share it on Maddie's Pet Forum.
Just to add one more thing about the process of online donor cultivation. So a good donor management system, right, a good fundraising system will allow you to very easily, without computer knowledge, create new campaigns, create new pages that are specific to whatever, maybe a particular animal or a particular emergency relief effort or a particular capital campaign. You're trying to build a new building or something. Any good donor, a fundraising program should allow you to do that, and then you just paste that link onto your web page, or you send it out an email, you put it on Facebook or whatever. But social media, as I'm sure you know, is a huge driver of spreading the word on things, and it's a way to bring people who are supporters and trying to turn those supporters into donors. And one thing that I've had a lot of success with is remembering. This is an interesting way to look at it, but remembering that you are selling something to donors, right? Whether it's online or in person, you're selling a feeling. They're giving you money to get something back. We don't think of it that way, right? But they are. They want to get a feeling, and if they're not getting that feeling, then they're not going to keep donating to you. And hopefully that feeling is a true feeling. You're not just giving someone a good feeling and not doing good work. And we've all heard of some organizations that are like that, but you're not that, right? So what you need to pay attention to is, as you start to push information out into social media, tell the individual stories of the pets, tell the good work that you're doing, and then give those people an opportunity to come in and support it. Simply having a donate link on your website, that's good, and that's important for people who already know you, they're coming there to donate, but that's not good enough. You really need to use social media to let people see the work you're doing, get the feeling, and then let them become a part of that, and then follow up with them and let them know that this is how your money is being used, and this is the good that you did, and that's what a good donor management system allows you to do, is to build those relationships and continue to sell that feeling so people will continue to purchase that feeling. It's a crass way to think about it, but I think it's helpful to remember, and that's how you build a big support database.